Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rice Lake, Minnesota for tonight's. I've been in Minnesota for the past couple days.
That's not even close.
Rice Lake, Wisconsin for tonight's Big Rivers Conference matchup between the Rice Lake Warriors and your River Falls Wildcats. Well, I have Justin Wilson up here producing, directing, and doing a stellar job as always. Jenna Peters to my right, doing the camera, doing a little color commentating tonight. We will severely miss Melissa Wilson. She's back working her tail off at University of Wisconsin River Falls, helping out that school in every way she can. She's at work, but she's going to be tuning in, I think, a little later, and we will welcome her to the broadcast. She'll be in the legion of loyal listeners tonight, Justin.
She will be. She'll be watching from the great state of Chicago. No, wait, what are we? Wisconsin.
It's
hard. I mean, we're north of 8. Anything can happen up here.
Welcome to Rice Lake, Minnesota.
I cannot tell you how many times I've been on the phone. I was in Minnesota for the past couple days, and I've been on the phone a lot, and I've said the word Minnesota a lot in the last 2 days. But I'm ready to go. I'm ready to watch some girls basketball action. And last time these two teams met, Jenna and Justin, River Falls had a 2-point lead heading into halftime. The Warriors went on a big run in the second half and kind of took control of the game, won by a double-digit margin. But Wildcats can play with the Warriors tonight. Rice Lake's second in the conference.
Yes, they are, right behind Menominee.
Right behind Menominee, and Wildcats down near the bottom, but had a lot of close games. One of them was Tuesday night against Hudson. Wildcats dropped a heartbreaker, 49-46. We had a shot blocked right at the buzzer, but good ball game against the Raiders. And the Wildcats had another heartbreaker on this past weekend, and they dropped Eau Claire Memorial hit a free throw at the buzzer with 0.7 of a second left to give the Old Abes a 1-point victory over the Wildcats. So a couple of heartbreaking losses. We'll see if the Wildcats can get back in the win column tonight. And before we got about 9 minutes before tip-off, and we wanted to give some congratulations and a shout-out to Brooke Meyer. So Jeff Meyer, we work with Jeff quite a bit here volunteering for the River Falls YouTube broadcast, and Jeff's done a heck of a job. He usually works with the Experience, Mike Cayley, Rob Derry, and Jeff Meyer. He's known as the Wolfman for the Legion of Loyal Listeners. His daughter, Brooke Meyer, just accepted a scholarship offer to Concordia University in Nebraska, and she's going to be a trap and skeet shooter. Justin, do you know anything about trap and skeet shooting?
A little bit. I have shot a little bit of trap and a little bit of skeet. Monty actually was on the trap team for a little bit.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, talk about that a little bit.
They've got a fantastic program. There's a really good group of volunteers that help out with that program, bring a lot of the high school, middle school kids in, and they're really fantastic coaches. Monty's never shot it before when he started, and but they know what they're doing, and they really help kids along. And because of all the hard work and all those things that they've done, we've got great kids like Brooke being able to go out and commit to schools to go and shoot trap. And I know like Mr. Aderman, he's out shooting trap at some school, I believe, as well. And so to be able to have an additional sport activity option for these kids, and they find this and love it and become really, really good at it, is fantastic. And obviously Brooke has done a really good job with it. And
that's what, extracurricular activities, no matter what they are, but that's what they're all about, like being around kids that have the same, likable activities, and you get to build relationships and things like. Speaking of Minnesota, I was in Minnesota the last couple days, and one of my good friends, his son, was on a fishing. They have a high school fishing team, which I know, and I guess I don't know if River Falls has one or Wisconsin.
I think they do have a club activity that they do ice. I don't think they have an ice fishing one for sure.
He said the first year they had it, there was just under 30 people. The second year there was like 85.
Yeah,
and it exploded.
That's the best part about it. You just got to give these kids different opportunities. We've seen trap shooting blow up because of the wonderful volunteers that help to promote that program. Things like powerlifting, I know that has become a very big sport out there, and it's just like any sport that any kid is in, whether it's an activity or whatever. the amount of time and effort you put into it pays off. And
Brooke obviously must be pretty good at it, or she wouldn't be getting a scholarship.
Right, exactly. And I'm sure she didn't just pick up a gun and shoot it twice and then it's just really – she had to put her time and work at it, and obviously that's paid off, just like girls out on the basketball court.
Does Brooke get her Annie Oakley-style sharpshooting ability from the Wolfman, Jeff Meyer, or from Lana Meyer?
I heard the Wolfman couldn't hit the side of a barn, so –
Well, he's got some barns. I know the Meyer girls are big into 4-H. I've bought a few of their prize-winning cattle for the freezer, and they've been outstanding. Marinate those steaks up and grill them out. But
so congratulations to Brooke and the Meyer family. And
heck yeah. Congratulations, Brooke.
A big howl out to the Wolfman.
And Lana Meyer was on the girls' youth basketball board with me for numerous years, and she always did a heck of a job. She did the thing that nobody else likes to do, and she was the kind of our accountant.
Oh, I thought you meant she had to sit by you.
Well, that too. She did. No, yeah, I was on the girls' youth basketball board with Lana Meyer for many, many years. She did an outstanding job there too. And fans that come to Wildcat games can say congrats to Lana because she volunteers and helps out and takes tickets and does the hand stamps at a lot of the basketball games.
Yeah,
girls. Yeah, so we've got about 5 minutes to go. A little bit about Rice Lake. Well, first of all, you can just here in the gym, you can look to my left, and you can see Ellie Shepley's name. She is the school record holder, and not only the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, and the 400-meter dash. Ellie Shepley is one of, if not the fastest girls in the state of Wisconsin. She'll be playing guard tonight for the Warriors. She's a heck of an athlete and fun to watch. Wildcats will definitely have to try to shut her down if they're going to be victorious tonight. Another big-time player that Coach Olson has it's her own daughter, Bryn Olson. Bryn is already committed to Minnesota Duluth and will be playing basketball at the Division II level next year. Bryn Olson's an inside-out player, does a heck of a job inside when they need her. She can also step outside and shoot the three-pointer as well. She's good all over the court for the Warriors. Wildcats coming in. Again, we talked about the game Tuesday night. Hard-fought battle. Great game. One of the better – I'm going to say I said that to Jenna after the game was over. Probably one of the best 3 minutes of high school basketball I've seen this year was the end of the game at Hudson because both teams were clicking on all cylinders.
Bang, 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 back and forth.
Great move inside. There was three-pointers on the other side. I mean, it was just nothing but great basketball all the way down the stretch. And Hudson came out on top. I think that thing was coming down to almost who had the ball last and the way the teams were playing at the end. But Hudson came up with a big block on defense and pulled out the victory. And that's kind of how it's been for the Wildcats. They've been right there in so many games this year, and they just haven't quite got over the hump in some of them. But Wildcats, are they 6 and I don't 13. Have my
6 and 13.
But that record could be absolutely flip-flopped 180 degrees because they've had that many close games. But young team, we're going to get there. We're going at it, and so what we've got. Who stuck out to you on what stuck out to you on Tuesday night, Justin?
I think coming down to that last part of the game and the little runs and stretches that they did was really just that. If you watch enough of the games, you just kind of feel and you see that difference of team unity and working for that extra pass and doing those other extra little things. When those things are just clicking for this team, it's a totally different team to watch. It's a lot more fun, and it's a lot smoother, and they just absolutely thrive in it. So when they get on those little runs and they get that clicking is when you see really good things happening. We saw that in the Hudson game from time to time, but I think you saw that in like the Prescott game when we went out and did it pretty much the entire game. And, there was different results than we've seen in some of these other games. So I think that's going to be a big key to tonight's game is them coming out, trusting in each other, working for each other, playing as that one team, and just clicking right away and just don't take the foot off the pedal. Just keep going.
Yeah. Jenna, your thoughts on what the Wildcats have to do to be successful? And I'm going to ask you specifically in the first half, right out of the first game, because right off the tip-off.
Right out of the gate, our Cats have to be ready to play aggressive, and I think that starts on the defensive end. We have got to get after those loose balls. Rice Lake with Bryn Olson on the boards. They've got strong Isabel Schmidt, who holds a school shot record holder here at Rice Lake. Ellie Shepley, who's a heck of an athlete, can jump out of the gym. We have got to get on those boards. We've got to get those loose balls, and we've just got to put some pressure on defense. One of our assets is our speed and athleticism, and I'd like to see the Cats really come out and show that strength tonight.
Good deal. Well, the Diamond Cheyenne Wilson is ready to go. She's got her sweatpants on, or when did they start pulling those out? They pulled those out of
games.
It was right before we went on the little run.
They did.
Yeah.
Wildcats have won, I believe, 4 of their last 6. And when they pulled the warm-up pants out.
Yeah, so you think of that. I think they've won 4 of their last 6, and the 2 games that they lost has been by a total combined score of what? 4 points?
4 points.
Yeah, 4 points.
Yep.
So
and then I think we got to sneak that New Richmond one in. I think we're all trying to forget that
right.
run.
For
that loss. That was a tough
4.
one, kind of a
I already
disappointing
lost
one.
That.
But
Yeah, that one didn't count.
Yeah, we're not going to count that one.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get ready for the national anthem. It looks like it's senior night here in Rice Lake. Either that or teacher appreciation, one of the two. We'll find out. I have no idea. But we have balloons and we have baskets.
Well, we got 6. So is there 6 seniors?
That sounds probably about right, looking at across the way there at the posters along the wall.
They have 5 on the roster, but maybe they have a team manager.
Oh, could be.
Warriors and Cats ready to tip it off here, and just where I have a little pregame, little ceremony.
If memory serves, I think with the way the BRC schedule works, we typically play Rice Lake this time of year, and I think this was the case last year when we were up here. It ended up being senior night for Rice Lake.
Oh, yeah. Well, our Wildcats might not know it's senior night because we're all looking to the flag getting ready.
And we don't have any seniors, so it doesn't feel very relevant to them.
That shows they're ready to play, Mr. Wilson.
They are.
Hey, watching warm-ups, they look ready to play.
Another reason I said Rice Lake, Minnesota, I was not too far from Rice, Minnesota the past 2 days, and Rice, Minnesota was the course where I've shot my all-time best record on the golf course back in the day.
Chantel is actually tuning in from home tonight. Yeah. A little bit of the
high fives to Baby Jameson. I know he likes his high fives.
Yeah. And hello to Chantel.
And hello. And you'll probably call one of the players Chantel tonight anyway.
I hope
probably
I won't.
So. Yeah. We have on the text line Lisa Jankover texting in.
It's such a good name.
It is.
Saying,
you want to use it as many times as you can.
Go Lady Wildcats. She's feeling a W.
Who is
from
that?
the Flying Bandits, Mom.
Oh.
The Flying Bandit. That girl is something. Man,
those Bandit girls
jump,
can play some volleyball.
Yes.
All 3 of those girls are pretty amazing volleyball players and athletes.
They were pretty good at basketball, too, back in their middle school days.
Wish we could have kind of snagged them and kept them playing.
But we still have 1 more year to recruit Abster.
Maybe we got to get Abster back.
The firecracker.
The firecracker would be fiery on the court.
Yeah, good family, though.
Yeah,
good
amazing.
People.
Super supportive of athletics and everything River Falls. They're amazing.
Yep.
It is senior night here, Justin.
It is, yes.
That's number 11, Faith Forsberg.
You want to move it up to the middle? Oh, you probably have it there. I'm looking at the old screen. My bad.
All good, Mr.
I shouldn't judge what you do.
Hey, I said Rice Lake, Minnesota.
We're off to a fine start here.
Speaking of Minnesota, once again, I'd like to give a shout-out hello to Heidi and Brent Sipe. Thanks for the hospitality night last night, ladies and gentlemen.
The Cats Den is packed. The Hudson River Falls boys game.
Yes, love it. That's such a fun rivalry.
Big game for the Wildcat boys team tonight, playing Hudson in Hudson.
No, in River Falls.
In River Falls, sorry. That's
River
right.
Falls,
there
Minnesota.
It is. Yeah.
It was super fun on Tuesday night to see.
Oh, it's a packed house in there tonight. Good to see.
The Cats Den come out and support over at Hudson.
Yeah, a lot of good fans of the girls' game.
It was a fun atmosphere for sure.
And Coach Darla Olson is also the coach here, but she's also going to walk her senior daughter out, Bryn. We talked to Darla Olson for a little bit before the game. She's a heck of a nice lady.
She was. Very nice.
The assistant coach, Brooke Schmidt, for the Warriors, her daughter Izzy Schmidt she's a junior, and she's on Ella's AAU team, so we've kind of got to know them a little bit over the past year.
Favorite things to do besides basketball are camping, traveling, watching her sister play basketball, and spending time with family and friends. Favorite part about her sport is spending time with friends. Favorite memory is winning the regional final game last year.
Hey, the guy in the cowboy hat, he looks a lot like Jeff Kasten
He does kind of.
in the face.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
And a huge shout out to the Rice Lake High School audio visual department. We're in dire need of a couple of AA batteries, and they produced them.
They came through
Free
in
of
the clutch.
charge too. I tried to pay for him. He would
Nice.
not accept it.
Well, and they got us up in the crow's nest.
We're in the-
It's
yeah, we're in the
beautiful.
little crow's
This
nest.
is fantastic. We got a beautiful view of the court, nice and high up, but not far away, which is fantastic.
Another thing for anybody tuning in right now, a little FYI, there was the Rice Lake Warriors he played football, I think, a little bit, but he was a track star, Kenny Bednarik. He was not only won some state titles on the track, but he also was in the Olympics.
Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny Bednarik. He played, was he a running back or receiver?
I think he played a little bit of both. I think he took him out of the backfield, just jet motion, jet sweep. And I think he was a receiver too.
If you're fast, you're usually pretty decent on the football field, Justin.
Hey, if they can't catch you, they can't tackle you.
That is exactly right. Yeah, Kenny was in the last Olympics from Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
It's pretty cool. Speaking of Olympics, that's starting.
Yes, it is.
Coming up.
It's kind of sneaking up. I mean, I know there's been stuff in the news, but
Well, I think we're getting ready for the national anthem.
yes, we are.
And would you now please rise and honor America by removing your hands for the playing of the national anthem.
Well, there's your national anthem, and we're going to go through the introductions, and then we'll get ready to tip it off. Warriors and Wildcats ready to tangle here in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. If you're just joining us, junior guard Olivia Pizzi starting for the Wildcats. Sophomore point guard Kia Strott wearing number 10. Junior guard number 12 Ella Peters, and she'll be followed up by Emily Van Osdel. They call her the Wizard of Oz. And the double deuce, Jordan Schwans. They call her the Hacksaw. Wildcats are coached by Ian Stick and assisted by Carly Melstrom and Nick Lumen. Starting for the Warriors, number 10, senior Callie Karstens. Number 11, senior Faith Forsberg. Number 20, senior Julia Crotto. Senior number 23, Jordan Rathall. and senior Bryn Olson, number 31. And my guess is Coach Olson has given a start to all the seniors. They do a selfie.
Wow, unprecedented.
That's cool.
They did a team
That was awesome.
selfie right after the introductions. My guess is you'll probably see Ellie Shepley in the ball game within a couple minutes.
Yeah, I would think so. Very nice nod to the coach there to honor her seniors tonight and give them a start in their last home game. That's awesome.
Yeah, super classy.
Peters and Olson will square up in the lane, ready to tip it off. Here's a song that I think is going to get the team going.
Come on, Cats. There we go. There you go.
Schwann's was quadruple team, but she gets it out. Wildcats with the ball. Van Osel on the left side. She's looking to pass. Pressure defense by the Warriors. Warriors in a little 2-3 zone. Van Osel's ball is stuck in the rim. Much to the chagrin of the Wizard of Oz and the Pistol, Ella Peters thought that one was funny.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That referee has got some hops.
What's his name? Bean. Isn't he the
Oh, and we got Nick Pack down there too.
Nick
as
Bean.
official.
It's the Nick crew.
Referee Nick Pack on the baseline. He's smiling.
He knew he couldn't get up and get it. I think Bean could be dunking though.
Nick Paxson, he's in good shape. He might have been able to do it.
Grant.
Nick Pack I believe, from Lamberton, Minnesota. He was a high school stud back in the day. Callie Carstens to bring it in bounds for the Warriors.
Yeah.
They're going to get a push, an offensive push on Jordan Rathall. That'll be her first and team first. Warriors kind of in a 2-1-2 zone, a little trapping at the top. Coach Olson might have looked at the tape from the game against Hudson. Hudson was pretty successful. Pretty successful with the zone trapping against the Wildcats briefly. They ran it briefly, but when they did it, it worked well.
And I like what we've seen, some changes that we made to it. We're attacking it.
Yeah.
Getting the ball into the, above that three-quarter court line.
Well, they're throwing it into the. Rice Lake's there's Pizzy from the right side for three.
Almost.
Good, short, and rebounded by Crotto. Here come the Warriors. Yeah, Hudson was trapping on the sides, and Rice Lake looks like they're trapping right at the top of the key there. Warriors working the ball around well. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. Shot up by number 11, Faith Forsberg. That shot no good. Schwann's with the basketball. The Hacksaw looking to pass. That one's stolen by Karstens.
And we're stealing it back.
As Bono said. The Pistol, Ella Peters with the steal. Pizzy with the ball. The Hacksaw up, in, and good. The Hacksaw off the First National Bank backboard. Wildcats up 2-zip. This game just underway if you're just joining us. 16-10 left in the first half. Wildcats up 2-0. Outside to Karstens for three, no good, long. Nice rebound by Kia Strop. Up to Schwann's.
Oh, nice pass.
She hit Schwann's on a dime. She dropped a beauty. Nice pass by Kia Strop. And Schwann's with the layup.
Excellent rebound by Kia. Excellent looking up, getting the ball up there. Beautiful.
Agreed. I love it. I love to see these Wildcats run. And under control. They did a great job there.
That was a Joe Burrow throw right there.
Yeah, it was. Good help.
Olson in the lane, up and no good. Rebounded by Peters. Pizzy playing a little point for the Wildcats tonight.
Yeah, I think we saw that in the Hudson game too with this type of zone.
Schwann's tries to hit Peters. That pass stolen by Rathall. She's going to go all the way to the rack, up and in, coast to coast for Jordan Rathall. Warriors down by 2. Nice cross-court pass by the Wizard of Oz over to Schwann's. Nice pass from Schwann's to Pizzy. Pizzy just long on the three. Rebounded by Karstens and up once again to Rathal. Jordan Rathal gets her second layup in about the last 20 seconds, and that ties the game up at 4 apiece. And Ellie Shepley at the docket for the Warriors. The Wizard of Oz is trapped in the corner, stolen by Forsberg.
Oh, yeah, Pizzy almost had the steal back.
Wildcats still on the man-to-man defense. Inside to Olsen, little spin move, up and in. Olsen's tough down low. She's in beast mode right now early on. Not calling her a beast, just saying she's in beast mode.
In case Grandma's listening, she is a very good player.
I don't know if it's Grandma Olsen or Coach Olsen's mom, but your daughter's not a beast, but she's in beast mode. Olsen for 3. She tickles the twine. Bryn Olsen with 5 of the 9 points. And the Warriors are up by 5, 13:46 remaining in the ballgame in the first half.
That's absolutely, that's absolutely what makes Bryn Olsen tough to stop is her ability to score from both inside
Ellie
and out.
Shepley with the steal. She goes coast to coast.
Cat's gotta settle down here and take care of the ball.
Schwanz's pass is picked off. Shepley with the basketball. That pass was tipped by Forsberg, and Shepley came up with the steal. Peters guarding Olsen over in the left corner up to the top of the key. There's Rathal up and in. Rathal with 3 buckets. And Coach Dick calls a timeout. Let's dive in and see what Coach Dick has to say.
No.
Hey, let's just go back to regular 30 right now. Let's go back to regular 30, right? So when the ball comes here, Ella, you're starting high post. You're pulling to short corner. Jordan, you come up. When the ball gets reversed, Jordan, pull the short corner. Ella gets to the high post and bubble up there. Hey, we got to play defense down here right now, you guys, right? We're just giving them, right? We're turning the ball over. They're getting transition. And then we got to stop ball, right? We got to do, hey, let's go. Let's 30. Cats.
Well, Ellie Shepley came in the ballgame, and just like that, Warriors staked to a 13-4 lead. Shepley had a layup, but Olsen caught fire. She hit a 3. And Jordan Rathal with 3 layups. Schwanz tries to hit Peters, and it'll be tipped out of bounds by Izzy Schmidt. Schmidt now in the game for the Warriors.
Good idea, though. I think you can see they're trying to work that short corner into the post, which is...
Lily Burke in the game for the Wildcats.
There you go.
Lily Burke's pass is picked off by Karstens. Karstens stops and pops from about 7. No good. Nice rebound by Ellie Shepley. Peters comes up with the loose ball rebound. Wildcats have had their share of turnovers here in the first half. Nice pass inside from Burke to Peters.
There you go. Be patient.
Peters kind of bottled up in there in that zone. That's a play right there, Justin, where they have to, when that pass comes at the top of the key, you have to whip it around to the other side.
Yep. Get them moving.
Karsten's causing all kinds of problems, as is the double deuce on the Warriors. Ellie Shepley. Not a lot of movement for the Cats here on offense, just standing around. That pass is picked off, hit by Schmidt and picked off by Jordan Rathal.
That's where the zone has given us trouble, right? We tend to kind of lay back. I like the Cats' patience on the zone, but we've got to move the ball quicker. Attack, kick, and we're just not doing that.
Well, Schwant, speaking of attacking, The hacksaw, Jordan Schwans, goes coast to coast, fires up a prayer, but it was answered with a foul. And she'll go to the line for 2 shots. 13-4 your score, 11-19 remaining in the first half, and Jordan Schwans at the line for the Wildcats. First one good. Now in for the Warriors, number 3, Lucy Habas, and I think number 11, Faith Forsberg, back in the game for Rice Lake. Bryn Olson will take a break. Schwans hits both. Now in for the Wildcats, number 20, they call her the Jet, Jordan Torres. Habas with the ball for the Warriors. Izzy Schmidt down low trying to post up Ella Peters. Torres playing a little backside defense. I think Peters will get called with the foul.
Yep.
That'll be her first and team first. Izzy Schmidt will go to the line for 2 shots. Well, Jenna, Wildcats still in the ball game.
Yeah, they are. You know, and that's encouraging considering it's been a little bit sloppy here to start the game. Hopefully we're settling in here. We need to pick up our defensive intensity. It always starts to me on the defensive end. We've got to jump on the rebounds and the loose balls. That creates energy and confidence, I think, even on the offensive end.
Yeah, I'm okay with some, high pressure defense. If somebody gets by you and they just outspeed you, I guess it is what it is. But get up in somebody's face and make them make a play.
Yeah.
There's a nice pass from Burke to Strop. Strop for 3 off the backboard.
The bank. Yes, we'll take it.
Count it.
I heard her call it.
The First National Bank backboard shot is in. And Strop puts the Wildcats back within 5. Nice pass from Lily Burke to find a wide open Strop. There's a 3-point attempt, no good. Nice rebound by Jordan Torres. Torres has done a heck of a job on the boards this season for the Wildcats.
Sure has.
Peters hits Torres. Torres will be fouled by Forsberg. And the Wildcats will take it out on the baseline underneath the basket. Strop to bring it in. Well, then for the Wildcats, Strop, Pizzi, Peters, Torres, and Burke. Strop picks up the loose ball. High pressure zone trapping defense for the Warriors. Burke again, cross court. That pass tip. It was tipped by Jordan Rathall. I think it'll be out of bounds. It is on the Warriors. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Well, those cross court passes are a little risky. They're there, but you have to throw a bullet.
Yeah, you do. And fake it, right? Fake it full, and then you really got to fire those passes.
Back in for the Warriors, number 10, Callie Carstens, number 31, Bryn Olson, and number 12, Kendra Richter. They're meeting the Wildcats right out at the half-court line. I did not. What was that call?
Travel.
Okay, I got a travel call. It was that on Kia?
Yep.
Yeah, she did a little jump stop, but she took a step before it.
Well, one of the things when you get a trap way up at the half-court line, you got 4 on 3 the rest of the way.
Go.
Torres with a nice rebound again up to Burke. Burke tries to find Peters. That pass is picked off. Carson's with the ball. The Wildcats have had a boatload of turnovers here in the first half, in the first 9 minutes of this ball game. Last few games, Wildcats have been taking really good care of the basketball.
How is that not a foul?
I have no idea.
Faith Forsberg gets a loose ball. She has a wide open layup. And the Warriors are up by 7. Well, the Warriors are... There you go.
One more.
Yes.
Pizzi for 3 from Burke. No good. Rebounded by Olson. Well, that's the shot you need, Justin, right there.
It is. Get that one extra pass. Quick snap around.
Bryn Olson from way downtown. No good. Shepley tries to save it, but the ball's already out of bounds. 8:40 left in the first half. In for the Wildcats, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson. Lily Burke running the point for the Wildcats. Strop on the left. Wilson on the right. Torres and Peters playing the high-low action down low. Well, I tell you what, it's a swarming Warrior defense. Well, the Wildcats play a zone, Justin, and it seems to be kind of a laid back and stuff, and the Warriors are playing a zone, and it's just high everywhere the ball's at. If it doesn't get reversed, there's 2-on-1, it seems like, on every pass.
Yeah, and that's the key. If it doesn't get reversed, we've been kind of sitting, waiting for it to come to us.
Peters stops and pops from about 15. No good, just a hair short, rebounded by Forsberg. Jordan Rathall with the ball. Brent Olson from the top of the key for 3, no good. Nice rebound by Rathall. Her shot no good, rebounded by the Breeze, Kia Strop. 7:50 left in the first half. Warriors still up by 7, 16-9. That pass is picked off by Rathall once again. She kicks it up to Kendra Richter, no good. There's a battle on the boards. And Jordan Rathall was fouled on the floor. Warriors will take it out on the baseline. That foul was on number 20, Jordan Torres. Back in for the Wildcats, number 22, Jordan Schwanz, and number 21, Emily Van Osdol. Peters and Strop will take a break. Wide open, nice screen. Faith Forsberg with the layup. Nice little inbound pass for Coach Darla Olson and the Warriors. That lob pass is nice move by Jordan Schwanz. She puts the Wildcats back within 7. The Wizard of Oz is going to have to work on a little more speed on that pass over to the wing. That trapping zone defense is going to eat that lob pass up, I have a feeling, Mr. Wilson.
That is a fact. That's what that zone is looking for.
Nice ball movement by the Warriors. 3-point attempt by Julia Crotto, no good. Nice hustle by Rathall.
Lily Burke with the block.
Pick 6, gets a block. It'll be Warrior basketball. In for the Warriors, number 11, Forsberg, Richter, Olson, Rathall, and Crotto. .642 remaining in the first half. Warriors still up by 7. 18-11 your score. Nice in and out action by the Warriors. Olson guarded by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Olson wheels and deals, and that foul will be called on the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz.
Really good defense, too. She just came down at the end, but she had good position.
Yeah, she did. She held her ground. That was good. Yep, just got to keep those arms straight up to avoid that foul.
Just the first foul on Schwanz and third team foul. Olson's first free throw is good. Back in for the Warriors, number 54, Izzy Schmidt, and number 22, Ellie Shepley. They have Izzy Schmidt as number 44 here in the roster, but I am quite confident that is her. The Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson with the rebound. Boy, we might have to almost start an overload over there, Justin, and have 2 passes, because that first pass is rough. I can't sugarcoat it, Mr. Wilson.
No, but I have no comment.
Torres and Schmidt battling down low. Good defense by Jordan Torres. That steal by Cheyenne Wilson. Good crisp pass by, nice pass in there. Good pass from Van Osdol to Burke into Schwanz. Wildcats set up shop again. There's a much better pass. And Wilson's going to be fouled on the reach-in by Julia Crotto, and Wildcats will take it out on the baseline.
Much better possession. Ball was moving. I mean, I know it didn't go too far, but we got inside out. We got it snapped around.
Yeah.
Made a nice little drive. Got to get that ball continuously moving.
Yep.
Well, the biggest thief of the night, Callie Karsten, she's ripped off the Wildcats quite a few times already. She's back in the ball game. She has been wreaking some havoc at the top of the game, and she does once again. She picks Jordan Schwann's pocket, and Bryn Olson comes up with a steal. Callie Karstens has been instant defense for the Warriors. Bryn Olson lays it up with a left, and the Warriors are up by 10. That pass is going to be picked off. I saw that one from
Minnesota.
That one from Cameron. Number 23, Jordan Rathall, goes coast to coast after the steal, and something has got to change against this zone. Coach Darla Olson and the Warriors just absolutely owning the defensive side of the floor
Jordan,
tonight.
Ella, right? Hey, we're just going, no, let's try 40 special right now. Let's try 40 special, the only one that's in the game. Show Jordan Schwantz, Kia, and Ella your second level, right? Olivia and Emily your top here. Let's try 40 special a couple times, okay? Hey, look, right now on defense, you guys, right? We have to be better at being in the gaps right now. When they're putting the ball on the ground, they shouldn't be able to get straight line drives. We should be pulled to the gaps. How many threes have they hit? Not many. They got a lot of layups right now because we're just keep sucking to our players. We got to get in those gaps.
Passing,
yes, we're in 12.
lobbing it, take 5 seconds to get to the girl, okay?
We're in 12. Yes, 12. We're in 12.
Well, Jenna, a possible option on the offensive side is maybe doing some dribble penetration and trying to create some movement that way. Karstens once again wreaking havoc at the half court line, and Shepley lays it up and in. It's been like a broken record tonight.
Oops.
And it's the same story. Crotto with the steal. When a team has more turnovers than points, that's not a good thing.
Not a good thing,
No.
Greg.
Nice pass inside from Rathall to Shepley. Shepley with a nice seal. She's going to get the hoop and the hack. Ellie Shepley to the line for one shot, and just like that, just a couple minutes ago, Wildcats were down 7. And it's back up to, I think, 18 if my math is correct. 27-11, your score, 4:29 left in the first half.
Want to go in on this one?
Who's this one person over here? Right, when the ball's here, what are you supposed to do over here?
I was on top that time.
No, you weren't. Okay, fine. What is this person over here? There needs to get somebody to the high post. Okay, so we're going back to 30. Okay, Jordan Schwantz, you're going elbow to elbow. Okay, Ella, you're pulling short corner to short corner. Hey, no matter what we do right now, it's passing, right? If we can't make better passes right now, it's not going to matter, right? Hey, defensively right now, that's way too easy, you guys, right? It's like we have zero energy on defense, and they're just getting layup after layup after layup after layup, right? We have to be better defensively right now. We have to take this a little bit more personally. Hey, keep them out of the paint. Hey, we're doing a good job boxing out. No, they're not getting intense opportunities, but they're literally getting right and left-handed layups every other possession right now. Let's go. Regular 30, let's go. Cats.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of second chance opportunities because the layups have their shooting percentage is about 90%.
Yeah.
Shepley at the line for one shot. In for the Wildcats, Schwans, Peters, Strop, Pizzi, and Van Osdel. Back in the game for the Warriors, number 11, Faith Forsberg.
It's gut check time for the Cats here. Not seeing a whole lot of energy on either end of the floor here. Just playing super tentative and not a lot of energy on the defensive end. We have got to fire up and stop making mistakes the same mistakes repeatedly.
Schwans with the ball on the left side. Pizzy's got to pop out a little bit. She's a little sucked in a little close. Lob pass. The Wildcats have absolutely no answer for this defense tonight. I have no earthly idea how to sugarcoat it any better than that.
Well, here, let's give you an update. Boys game, River Falls against Hudson. 4 minutes left, 24-24.
3:52 left in this one in the first half. Warriors up 28-11.
We got to get our hands up, and as we've said before, this starts on the defensive end. When your offense isn't going well, you start creating your offense through energy on defense.
Wildcats packing it in pretty down low. One might think the score was reversed.
There we go, almost.
There's a three-point attempt by Lucy Hobbs. Hobbs tickles the twine, and that puts the Warriors up by 20.
I'd like to see us pick a side here instead of go right down the middle every time.
They are waiting for us there.
Rice Lake's audio-visual specialist gave us some batteries, and he may have inserted some magnetic things on the ball, as the ball is seemingly just headed straight into the Warrior hands on every possession. Is that a possibility?
All right, Cats.
In for the
Cats
Wildcats.
got to get a stop here, and
in for the Wildcats, number 24, pick six, Lily Burke.
you can just see, even on offense, obviously the turnovers are not, doing anything for their confidence, right? And so they're just playing so hesitant. They get the ball. They're not looking for the open spot. They're waiting too long. They're getting trapped. They're forced into bad passes. To Rice Lake's credit, their zone is working to perfection. We're just playing so tentative and not willing to attack on that zone.
The Wildcats are letting the Warriors just throw it around the ballpark, and they threw it inside. Nice move by Faith Forsberg. Warriors up by 22.
See there, I would love, we got that first pass in, attack.
Peters for three, no good. Long
Good
rebound
hustle by
Straub.
Kia.
Warriors trapping in the corner. Well, the one thing about the trap, Jenna, is that if you trap somebody, you're playing 4-on-3.
Yeah.
So it's been all that risk has been all reward for Coach Darla Olson tonight.
I'd love to see
so far.
I'd love to see us on that. That initial pass. When we're getting over the top, we now have an advantage, right? It's already an advantage because they're playing us so high, and so I'd love to see us attack at that point and get the ball movement going. We're kind of waiting, we're hesitating, and again, it's too easy for the defense to stay set up in what they want to do. And
yeah, maybe at halftime they'll work on maybe overload one side and go that route.
Nice block by Cheyenne there.
Put the numbers in your favor. Schwann's over to Burke, over to Pizzy. Pizzy for three from the left side. That one no good. Nice rebound by Schwann's in the lane.
That a girl, Schwann's.
Go ahead.
Sorry. I got caught cheering there. There hasn't been a lot to cheer for yet, so I was excited. It was a great hustle play.
We will let you slide on that one for sure, because that is correct. Jordan Schwanz gets the hoop and the hack, and she'll go to the line for one shot. She gets it. 1:04 left in the first half. Warriors up 33-14. Wildcats giving the Warriors a lot of room to roam.
Yeah.
Got a low pack line on that defense. Peters goes left, kicks it out to Pizzy. Pizzy.
Nice reversal there.
Nice pass inside from Cheyenne Wilson to Schwann's. Back out to Burke for three.
Nice rebound
by Wilson.
Atta girl.
Wilson's going to get fouled, and she'll go to the line for two shots. Nice hustle play by the Diamond.
Yeah. It was almost like they planned that out. It was beautiful. That was a great job by Cheyenne.
Wilson's first free throw up. No good, just off the back iron. Back in for the Warriors, number 23, Ellie Shepley, Brent Olson, and number 23, Jordan Rathall. Jordan Schwanz will take a break for the Wildcats. Cheyenne Wilson at the line for her second attempt. That one rolls in and out, rebounded by Olson. I don't have all the game scores in front of me, but I believe 14 points is going to be a season low for the Wildcats at halftime.
I think New Richmond, we were at 14. Or maybe it was 16. I could be wrong.
It was 30-16 in that game.
Yeah, there you go.
Lily Burke with a nice rebound, and there's your halftime buzzer. This first half has been all Warriors. Halftime score 33-14 Rice Lake. And we're
doing an 8-minute halftime instead of 10.
Let's take a go ahead.
I was just going to say real quick, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors here and take a little break.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We have been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We are proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within the schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
All right. Thank you to our good friend Jeff Johnson and First National Bank of River Falls.
We can't do a Tell Mama because Melissa Wilson is not here, and that just wouldn't be right.
It would not be
if we didn't have both of our Mama Bears with us. But we are going to have some Wildcat trivia. And once again, as always, Wildcat trivia brought to you by River Ridge Builders in River Falls and your owner, Jeff Pizzi.
All righty, Greg, over to you.
Well, once again, Wildcat Trivia brought to you by River Ridge Builders and the fine folks, Jeff Pizzi, the owner. So what you need to do if you're just tuning in for the first time, you can either put it in the chat section or you can text it to 715-307-2360. Once again, that cell number is 715-307-2360. And our producer slash director slash Mr. Everything, Justin Wilson, is conversing with a fan and getting some information. And as soon as he gets done, we'll bring it because we want to bring up the picture because that's a big part of the trivia. So sit tight and we will get to it. There's your picture. Here's your trivia question. Name this guy, right? Can you get the chat up? This guy was a rock star linebacker for the Winona. Is it the Windhawks? What's Winona's mascot name? Winona State.
I don't know.
We're going to go with Windhawks. So name that picture. Can you pop it up again?
It's up.
Okay.
You wanted me to pull the chat up.
And he's also known as the Big Cat. What is this guy's name? This picture, I'm not sure how old he was or what grade he was in.
This was just a couple years ago.
It could have been. It could have been a high school photo, like a super sophomore photo for this guy. Name him, and you will win a $10 gift card to the Table on Main, courtesy of River Ridge Builders. This guy had a heck of a tank top, a heck of a haircut, and he had what kind of photography do you call that, Justin?
I don't know. They love that shadow.
It is outstanding. Do we have any answers yet? The trivia question is, name this guy.
Usually this takes a little longer because there's about a 20-second delay. Answer of Todd Rokamp. No, that is not correct.
And the correct answer is Eric Jalowitz, and he says it is Rob Derry, and that is correct. The Big Cat, Mr. Rob Derry, This is only the first half of trivia. We have another trivia question for you tonight, Justin.
I would like to make a comment out there if the Big Cat is happened to be tuning in or listening. Rob, we'd like you to replicate that photo with a present one. Like, we'd like to see that photo in the now.
I would take
We would.
And we would
And we'll
gladly
pop it
broadcast that one up.
Yes,
The
we will.
Pick Six official fan club came in with a young George Bush. We haven't heard from the Pick Six official fan club in a while. Maybe that's what's been contributing to this. We need some.
The Pick Six official fan club needs to cheer loud and long.
We need all
the way from Nashville.
We need some good gritty comments in the chat section from them.
We need all of our legion of loyal listeners to really make some noise out there. We may have come off what I would say is the worst first half of basketball we've played this year.
But the good thing is, we've been known to have a second half team and come back, and we've come back from further.
Absolutely, we have.
All right, trivia number 2, Gregory.
All right, this one also brought to you by River Ridge Builders. That is a picture of Bill Murray, and that was in the movie Groundhog Day, which was yesterday. And I have no idea if the Puxatawny Phil
saw a shadow. He was scared back in. 6 more weeks.
Okay, 6 more weeks of winter. Well, here's the trivia question. Once again, first correct answer will receive a $10 gift card to the Table on Main, and those are courtesy of River Ridge Builders. Here's your trivia question, Justin. Every day in the movie when Bill Murray woke up and his name in the movie was Phil Connors, what song was on the radio? It was the same song every day at 6 a.m. when he woke up. Name the song.
Name that tune.
Name that tune.
Name that tune.
I do not know the answer. I have actually never seen the movie Groundhog Day.
Really?
No.
It's a good one. You should have watched it last night on Groundhog Day.
I should have. Didn't quite get to it.
That episode right there, actually, I have some FYI movie trivia knowledge for you. During this scene, when they were filming it, Bill Murray was bitten 3 different times by the groundhog. And he required rabies shots.
Really?
Yep. And Slammin' Sammy Johnson has the correct answer. It is "I Got You, Babe" by Sonny and Cher. Slammin' Sammy Johnson, you have won yourself a gift card to the Table on Main, courtesy of River Ridge Builders. Groundhog Day was yesterday, and I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I have. It's a good one.
It is a good one. A classic, they may say.
Slammin' Sammy Johnson, your winner. So congratulations to Sam Johnson and Eric Jalowitz. They were your Wildcat Trivia winners tonight.
So, Greg, real quick, Grandpa Bill's sitting over there watching, taking a few stats on the Wildcats.
Way to go, Grandpa Bill.
Way to go, Grandpa Bill.
Yep. He's a stats guy. He's a numbers guy. So, first half, and this is just going to be Wildcat stats. First half, the Wildcats had 13 shots.
That's a low number.
13 shots. 5 of those were makes. 5 of those makes came off of 4 assists. So we are getting some good movement and assists when we're scoring. We've got a total of 19 turnovers.
That's I believe, pretty close to a season high in the first half.
Yeah, and the majority of those turnovers were turned into points on the other end. And the Wildcats continuing to do a good job on the boards when they can. They've got 15 rebounds.
Well, Grandpa Bill, we appreciate your astute statistical recording, and we hope we give you some better stats in the second half if you're a Wildcat fan. 33-14 your score, about 2.5 minutes left before the second stanza gets underway. Jason Schwanz is over here in the stands talking to the bus driver, Brian Nelson.
Real quick update on the boys' score. They're at half as well. Hudson up 29-28.
Ooh, good game down there in Kitty City.
A barn burner in Kitty City.
We wish our boys' team the best of luck in the second half and hope they can come away with a W at home.
So, Greg, we've seen this zone has caused us a few fits here. One, do you think she's going to stick with it?
19 of them, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to think she's going to stick with it?
But how do you think we're going to come out? What are we going to change up here on the Wildcat side to penetrate that, to get some changes in how our offense is rolling?
I think the shot that the shot that's there, because you got to put pressure on where the weak links are in that defense. And so if you have, for example, if Ella's on the left side, which they moved her up, she was down low early and they moved her out. But if you hit the pistol on the left side, and she just has to go to take a few dribbles and start, take a 15-foot jump shot.
Left side, we talking behind the three, we talking short corner, we talking elbow.
I'm to get them going and get so. One of my, I'm kind of more attempts and shots on goal. So if we have 13 shots in the second half, there is no doubt about it. You cannot win the game.
No.
But if you have either Ella or Lily or whoever it is, but if you're on the left side, you throw it over. That first pass, if they get it there, which that they've shown that they can do that, but it's that second pass. But if you get it and immediately dribble drive to the baseline and stop and pop for about a 15-footer, you're going to get some shots. Well, then also when you shoot that on the back side, if you have put two rebounders, you got one on the opposite block and one in the middle, so then you have 2-on-1 rebounding on the long side, and I think that's could be a good recipe to get some shots and then get some second looks at it.
If you followed that at home, I think you've heard the recipe for success. But yeah, let's see. I think the key to that is we need to get some more shots up.
Absolutely.
Need to clean up the turnovers, get some good crisp passes. I think Stick probably had some intense conversations coming in out of half.
I would hope so.
Yeah. He definitely not happy, and the girls look to be a little bit unhappy too. So hopefully that's going to turn into some emotion, which we need to play with a little bit more emotion here this second half.
Well, a lot of times, to beat the zone, it is passing, but sometimes you got to take it to them and with a little dribble drive. Strop dribble drives, good kick. Brent Olson comes up with a steal, but that was a good. I did like the dribble penetration there by Strop and a good kick out.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to need a little bit more of. And Strop's good at getting that penetration.
Absolutely. She's strong with the ball. She can fire that pass out and make a good, strong pass out. As we've seen, Rice Lake not giving up a lot easy in the paint.
Jordan Rathal, nice seal on Van Osdol, and Rathal lays it up and in. 35-14 your score. Second half just underway, 17:09 left in the second stanza. Peters looking for Strop, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there, but I can guarantee you at half, Stick was talking about needing to get that penetration. Both times down the court, we've seen them not just standing looking for passes. We've seen some actual penetration there.
Yeah, for sure.
Wildcats still in a zone. Kicked out of bounds by Peters. It'll be Warrior basketball on the baseline. Karstens to throw it in bounds for Rice Lake. Wildcats in a man-to-man defense. Peters guarding Olsen at the top of the key. Wildcats back in the 2-3 zone. Strop, some pressure. I like it. Right out of the gate, Strop puts some pressure on the ball, and instant turnover. Van Osdol comes up with a steal. Jenna, that's what we were just talking about.
Absolutely.
The other team's giving you some pressure and cranking it up. Give it right back to them.
That's exactly right. And, honestly, I don't doubt the speed and athleticism of these Wildcats. They have to be just confident and go with that mindset of you can put pressure on these kids and on other teams and move your feet.
Peters for three from the left side, no good. Rebounded by Faith Forsberg.
We just kind of fall into the trap. There's a travel.
They're going to get a travel call on Jordan Rathal.
But just that extra penetration, those ball movement,
yes,
it's turning into even more chaos down here and getting some of those quick little turnovers. So,
yeah,
much better job.
Well, they brought the pack line out. They called, Coach Stick likes to call that the pack line. It came out. Strop put some heavy pressure on the ball, and it created a turnover. Van Osdale's pass is knocked out of bounds by Rathal.
And you can even see Rice Lake's defense now is getting set up almost behind the three-point line, and they're not coming out and being as aggressive to attack us.
Peters goes baseline, decides against the jumper, and passes it out to Schwanz, and it's knocked out of bounds. Strop inbounds it to Van Osdale. Back to Strop for three. No good. Nice rebound by Peters. She goes up with a left hand.
Good job, Jordan. Nice fight.
And the hacksaw.
Good hustle.
And Jordan Rathal, the two Jordans going at it. Jump ball called. It'll be Warrior basketball.
Nice offensive rebounds, by both Peters and Schwanz. Peters couldn't get the put back. I can't talk to go, but I like the hustle by both girls.
Wildcats down 21, still in the zone.
There we go.
There's
nice.
a good pressure defense by Peters. Schwanz comes in for the steal. Wildcats have cranked up the defensive intensity here in half number 2. Strop, nice dribble penetration, throws up a wild left-handed shot off the backboard. Long rebound by Pizzi. Well, great penetration by Strop.
Okay.
Not a
There
great
it is.
decision on the shot.
Yeah, that's where she's getting some of that penetration, and that's where we got to be patient and make that extra pass, right? We're starting to see they're going to have to drop down because we are penetrating, and now that shot's going to open up on the outside. Something we weren't getting a lot of good looks at in the first half.
Well, that foul called on number 20, Julia Crotto, her second and team's second. Strop's first free throw is good. Back in for the Warriors, number 22, Ellie Shepley, and number 54, Izzy Schmidt. Strop's second free throw is good. Pick 6, Lily Burke at the docket for the Wildcats. She'll come in next dead ball. Bryn Olsen goes baseline. She kicks it over. Kicks it over to Rathal. She's fouled by Van Osdale, but it's on the floor, and the Warriors will take it out on the baseline. Van Osdale will take a break. And there's pick 6, Lily Burke, ready to play some basketball.
And the fan club goes wild at home.
Yeah.
There's some cheering going on from the Volunteer State down in Nashville. Nice cut by Rathal. And good pass from Izzy Schmidt. Rathal knocks it down. Jordan Rathal's had a heck of a ball game tonight.
There we go.
Lily Burke tries to throw it inside to Schwanz. Pizzi comes up with a loose ball. She kicks it inside to the hacksaw.
That way. Nice post up by Jordan there. And, I liked what Lily Burke did there. She did not dribble up the center of the floor. She switched it over, made the defense work on top.
Kia Strop to inbound for the Wildcats. Pizzi for 3. It's a little short.
That way,
Rebounded
Jordan?
by Schwanz.
Oh.
Blocked by Olsen. Pizzi guarding Ellie Shepley. She goes baseline, pulls up a jumper. No good. Rebounded by Peters. Pizzi throws it into Schwanz. Schwanz up and
nice.
Good over Bryn Olsen. Wildcats get it within 19, 13:31 left in the second half.
That is absolutely one of Jordan's strengths, and something she's improved on tremendously as the year has gone on is...
There's a three-pointer by Carson's, no good. Shepley runs around Olivia Pizzi, gets the rebound, and lays it up.
Getting the ball to Jordan Schwanz on the block has resulted in some good things happening for the Wildcats. She's really strong when she gets the ball down there and made a nice move on Bryn Olsen in that last possession.
You could call Callie Karstens the Tasmanian Devil because she has been all over it on the defensive end. Wildcats spacing a little lacking. Pizzi throws it out of bounds, looking for Torres.
Right idea. I mean, she knew Jordan was Ceiling down low. Geez, I cannot talk tonight. Just tough pass to handle there.
Carson's with the ball, throws it inside to Schmidt. Peters on Olson on the right side. Nice pass inside to Schmidt. She battles over Peters. Izzy Schmidt with the layup. 41-18 your score, 12:33 left. And Olivia Pizzi sails one high out of bounds. Now in the game for the Wildcats, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson. Wildcats switch to a man-to-man.
Good help. Nice help, Kia. Beautiful. That was great help by Kia. She dropped down there on the post, made it difficult to make that cross court out, forced a turnover.
Lily Burke with the ball. Trapped by Shepley and Carson. She gets out of it. Peters goes baseline, passes up the jumper, kicks it back outside to Wilson. And Shepley knocks it out of Cheyenne's hand and recovered by Schmidt.
Yeah, Rice Lake has done a nice job of cutting off that baseline. You either got to pull up there or you got to fake baseline and drive to the middle, get the defense on your back.
Peters has passed up a couple of baseline jumpers in the last couple of possessions, Jenna. Raythal goes baseline. She pulls up for a jumper. She's fouled. Good things happen. And Raythal will go to the line for 2 shots. I got shocked.
Did you? Yikes.
Yeah.
Shocking.
A little crazy up here in the nest.
It wasn't a light shock either.
Jeez.
I'm going to
Careful.
play. Hey, I'm going to stay in the game, though. I'm going to stay in the game.
You're good? You're good? All right.
And Jordan Schwans will come in the game. Ella Peters will take a break. Number 3, Lucy Habas, now also in for the Warriors. And Callie Carsons will take a break. Raythal at the line. She's had a good ball game tonight.
Yeah, she has. She's had a really nice game for Rice Lake.
Good rebound in traffic by Jordan Torres. She's going to get called with the travel. Well, in for the Wildcats, Wilson, Schwans, Burke, Torres, and Strop. 5 sophomores on the court for the Wildcats. There's a 17-footer by Raythal, no good. Nice rebound by
nice job,
Schwans,
Jordan.
but she'll be fouled by Izzy Schmidt. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Warriors and the 3rd foul on Schmidt. They're going to get Lily Burke with a travel.
I can't figure out how we are not bringing it up the side. I realize they can trap on the side as well.
One would think, but the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. Brent Olson,
And
good
that-
move. She'll get called with the travel.
There we go. And that's certainly not a knock on any one player. It's been all of us, right? Like at any time we're bringing the ball
no
up,
doubt
we're bringing
about
up the center of the floor. I'd like to see us shift it.
Warriors lighten up back out of the half-court trap. Strop dribbles into a double team, and Brent Olson ties her up, but it'll be Wildcat ball. 10:39 left in this one. Warriors up big, 42-18. Tight ball game over in Kitty City. Hudson by 1 over the Wildcats, 39. Wildcats just up now, 40-39.
All right.
10-14 remaining in that game.
Now in for the Warriors, number 12, Kendra Richter. She's a junior. Raythal will take a break. Well, in for the Warriors, Hobbs, Olson, Shepley.
Nice post up by
Nice
Cheyenne there.
shot by Wilson, but that'll be rebounded by Forsberg.
Good heads up play by Cheyenne. Didn't drop for her, but nice heads up play.
Brent Olson, left hand in the lane. No good, rebounded by Strop. Jordan Schwann's hustling up the court. Strop tries to hit her. That pass is picked off. Ellie Shepley like a
Nice
jet
move.
to the basket. And Coach Dick calls a timeout with the Warriors up big, 10:01 remaining in this ball game.
Well, let's go see what our good friends at First National Bank have to say.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We have been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We are proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within the schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
All right. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. Greg, we also got another photo up here of some of our First National Bank of River Falls business loan folks.
These are your commercial lenders, and we'll go left to right. That's Scott Morissette. Many people in town will know him. He's on the River Falls City Council. Melissa Godden, and what is Matt's last name? I don't have. I had it in front of me last time.
I cannot recall.
Yeah, and then Chad he's next to Matt. He's down in Prescott, and then Dave Herstein, he's in the red polo. There's your First National Bank of River Falls. That's your commercial lenders.
Cannot overstate how amazing it is that First National Bank provides this service to our community in terms of it allowing us to broadcast. You know, Rice Lake's a bit of a long drive, so nice to have this option so folks can tune in at home.
Lily Burke slices and dices. Nice move by pick six, Lily Burke. Her shot off the backboard and good. Schmidt wheels and deals, and she'll be fouled and head to the line for 2 shots. And that foul was called on Jordan Torres. That'll be her second and team third, I believe. Yep. Izzy Schmidt at the line for 2 shots. Her first one is good. Peters at the docket for the Wildcats. Peters looked like she wanted to take a shot there.
Nobody was going to stop her on that one.
That foul was on number 11, Faith Forsberg. That's her third and team sixth. And Peters will be at the line for 2 shots. First free throw rattles home. Well, there's a certain level of player gets a certain mentality at some points in the game, and the Pistol looked like she had enough on that drive.
We need more of it.
Nice pass inside to Izzy Schmidt. Izzy Schmidt did a great job of sealing off Jordan Schwann's, and a nice left hand by Izzy Schmidt. There's a steal by Shepley. Here come the Warriors. That shot by Richter, no good, and rebounded by Peters in traffic. Good rebound. Shepley all over her.
Gosh.
That ball will be out of bounds on Shepley.
Good defense by Ella there and a way to pull down that rebound. Avoids the turnover after just some hounding defense after that rebound.
Coach Stick let a fire under the Pistols. Pistol pulls up for a jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Somebody woke that girl up.
Hopefully they keep playing man-to-man here the rest of the game.
Right. Sorry I'm laughing, but...
Shepley pulls up for a jumper. No good, rebounded by Peters. Peters picks Shepley, and Strop takes the screen. Lily Burke back out to Peters. Peters for three. Nothing but the bottom of the net. The pistol is firing on all cylinders. And the Wildcats are back within 19. 8:05 remaining. I have no idea what Lumen or Sticht or Melstrom told number 12 on the bench, but she came out of that little break with like a girl possessed. She's fouled again. Peters will go to the line for 2 shots.
Fouls on number 54, Mrs. Schmidt. 4th personal, 7th team foul.
There's Dana Strop coming up the stairs with a couple of waters. Peters knocks down the first one. Back in for the Wildcats, Cheyenne Wilson and Emily Van Osdel. Coach Olson with a wholesale change. With the exception of Forsberg, she stays on. But in for the Warriors, Olson, Rathal, Karstens, Crotto, and Forsberg. Peters' second free throw. She rattles that one home, too. 7:51 remaining in the ball game. Little life out of the Cats here, Jenna, here in the second half.
Yeah, I think
that's a travel on Olson. She gets away with it, and that'll be out of bounds, Wildcat ball.
it definitely helps when the Cats, when they switch their defense to a man-to-man. The Cats tend to do well against that and use their athleticism. And so if the Warriors want to keep playing man-to-man, we'll take it.
Well, I think Coach Darla Olson was calling off the dogs that
absolutely.
That half-court zone trap was just wreaking havoc for the Wildcats all game. They had no answer for it. But I think the Wildcats will continue to see a similar model.
Yeah, I mean,
Hudson ran it, and they didn't run it all game. They ran it very sparingly, but when they did run it, it caused problems. New Richmond ran a zone trap, caused the Wildcats problems. They'll have to get that figured out here with the remaining ball games. Nice rebound by Peters. She kicks it out to Cheyenne Wilson. Wilson's open for three. Van Oslo goes to the right. Nice pass inside by Olivia Pizzi. Pizzi
Kick
for
out.
three from the right side. And rebounded by Forsberg.
Nice look by Jordan, though. She saw her options. She saw what she was double covered. Got Pizzi for an open shot. Pizzi tends to knock those down more often than she doesn't, so that was a good look.
Peters and Olson battling down low. Nice move by Rathal. Great baseline move to the basket.
Yeah.
Shot doesn't drop. It'll be out of bounds on the Warriors.
We do need to do a little better job of closing out. We commit way too much to it, and they've been all night going around us quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree with you, Justin. Get out there and get on them, but
settle in, get your feet underneath you.
Yes. Nice look. There you go.
Nice pass from Cheyenne Wilson to Jordan Schwanz. Wildcats back within 17, 6:37 remaining in the second half.
Kind of the funny thing about that, that last look, which was a beautiful play, right? But it was, it's something similar. We can be doing a similar thing against the zone offense. We just don't tend to get a lot of movement. We wait too long to pass.
Van Osdel's pass is.
Yeah, they're back in that zone.
Peters in the lane, good. Count the bucket. The last basket by the Warriors, it was a good take from Bryn Olson. She's tough to stop down low.
She is. She's a smart player down there. She uses her body well.
That three-point basket is good. Number 23, Jordan Rathal. Rathal has been having one heck of a ball game for Coach Olson and the Warriors tonight. Van Osdel, lob pass again.
Oh.
Peters back out to Pizzi.
And Rice Lake with a little bit more pressure.
Peters left hand in the lane, no good.
It's going to stay here.
And then nice decision by Cheyenne Wilson. She saw it was tipped off a Warrior. And Van Osdel will throw it in for the Wildcats on the baseline. kicked ball by Karstens.
Real quick score update. Boys are up 47-44 with 5 minutes remaining.
Well, there's about 5 minutes remaining here in Rice Lake as well. Wildcats with the ball. Cheyenne Wilson driving in, hits Peters. Peters back to Wilson, back to Peters. Nice ball.
Nice movement.
Ball movement by the Wildcats. Van Osdale for 3.
Go get that.
It's going to stay here. Cats get another chance at this one.
That possession right there and the ball movement was fantastic.
Absolutely.
Schwann's up, no good. Rebounded by Olson. Schwann's went to the hole hard there.
Dare.
We're north of 8.
Nice little move by Olson, no good though off the backboard and rebounded by the diamond, Cheyenne Wilson. Peters blasts around Rathal up with the right hand, it's good. Silky, smooth move by the pistol, Ella Peters. And Coach Olson will call a timeout. Let's dive in.
He took that off at halftime.
He did?
Yes, he said, okay, we are not going to be talking about things that can be aired right now.
I kind of can empathize with him. It was a struggle up here in the booth. I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm in Coach Dick's shoes, that the mic would have been off after about the first
13
4
to 4
or 5 minutes. Yeah.
But hey, Greg, real quick, we can talk about the slam event coming up here.
The Pink Out.
The Pink Out.
Yeah, so on February 11th, the home game, the boys, I believe, play Menominee.
Correct. Both teams do.
And what this is going to be, it's the Rhinos is an organization in town that raises money for patients in the area, River Falls, Prescott, Ellsworth, Hudson, and the St. Croix Valley area, that families dealing with cancer, they just flat out give them money. They help them out. There's no, it's a 100% volunteer organization. Rhinos is an unbelievable outfit. So Amy Jenkins is helping run that from Rhino side, and then she's working with Cheryl Schwans here for the girls team, and then Lori Johnson for the boys team. And then we'll also have the same deal on Saturday, February 12th. So it's going to be some cool stuff, and we'll talk about it if there's another timeout.
The Cats Den, Friday and Saturday night.
There's a 3-point attempt by number 20, Julia Crotto.
Go, yes.
Peters with the ball, kicks it over to Van Osdale. Cheyenne Wilson, nice pass inside to Torres.
Quick.
Wilson, good. There's a block by Olson. Cheyenne Wilson's played well tonight.
Yeah, she sure has.
Taking care of the ball and throwing good passes inside. Pulled down some rebounds, too.
Something the Wildcats have also done better when the zone kind of came back into play is we are not allowing them to set up in their zone. Like, we're pushing it up the floor a little bit, pushing the pace. That works to our advantage, right? We're already in attacking mode and coming downhill rather than kind of climbing uphill every time we come up against that zone.
That foul was on Olivia Pizzi. That's her first and team fourth. Wildcats are in the bonus. Brent Olson at the line for Rice Lake. Her first shot, no good. Peters and Torres down low and the rebounding blocks. Torres comes up with the rebound.
Go.
Peters over to Wilson. And it'll be a backcourt violation on the Wildcats. Back in for the Wildcats, number 24. They call her pick 6, Jenna. That's Lily Burke.
That is Lily Burke. I know Cheyenne wants that last pass back, but she came in and did a nice job for the Wildcats. Really helped work that ball around. We have been doing a better job of working the ball around against this zone as of late.
Good. Nice defense by Torres.
Go,
great defense. Jordan Torres comes up with the block and kicks it over to Pizzi. Lily Burke for 3 from the left side. No good. Rebounded by Forsberg. 3:03 left in the second half. Rice Lake up 53-35.
Got to tighten up here a little bit. Go get her.
Yeah.
There's only 3 minutes left.
There's a 3-point attempt by Bryn Olson rebounded by Peters, and she listened to the camera director of photography, Jenna, and took it.
There's any time in the game, but least of all now, there's no sense in slowing it down.
Nice pass by Jordan Torres
Nice.
over to Olivia Pizzi.
Good job.
And Pizzi pops the jumper. That was an outstanding play by
There we go,
Torres
and
on the
comes up with a
offensive
steal.
side and the defensive side.
Go.
Torres
Go,
with the
go,
steal.
go.
Here come the Wildcats.
Get that.
She might have kept the pivot foot down.
Oh, tough call there. Hats off to the Rice Lake seniors
my
here as they
pencil.
come off the floor.
The Rice Lake Warriors seniors on senior night get a big round of applause.
Absolutely for Rice Lake, a fun way to fun game on senior night. Not so much for the Wildcats, but Rice Lake, if you're a senior, congratulations.
Well, now in the ball game for the Warriors, Schmidt, Shepley, Emily Shue,
Come on.
Kendra Richter,
There you go, there you go.
and Lucy Habas. Coach Darla Olson went with the wholesale change. And Izzy Schmidt will take a seat. And a tall drink of water. Sydney Gay comes in the game. She's a sophomore. Looks like she goes about 6'2 or 6'3.
There we go.
There's a steal by the hacksaw. Jordan Schwans all the way to the rack. No good. And rebounded by Shepley. A minute 34 left in this ball game. The Warriors up 53-37. Shepley inside to Gay, back out to Shepley.
Come on, girls, get on them. I realize we're not in a winnable position here, but if anything, work on pressure defense here at this point. Get on them.
Pizzi guarding Shepley. Shepley stops and pops. Nice looking jump shot on the baseline.
Shepley made that look easy, and but I did like that Olivia got out on her a little bit. Like
Peters, and I did not see who was that pass from. That was a great pass inside.
that was a nice look. I missed it too.
Peters' layup brings the Wildcats back within 16. Well, as this ball game winds down, there's about 25 ticks left on the clock. When's the next game, Justin? There's a three-point basket, and you can count that one. Sophomore Emily Shue with a long bomb.
I believe
Peters is going to be fouled, and that'll be the 9th team foul. She'll go to the line for 1-1.
Greg, to answer your question, I believe the next game, I think we have about a week. I want to say we play Eau Claire North at Eau Claire next Thursday night, week from tonight.
I believe that is correct. And then we play Thursday, Saturday.
Yeah, you are right.
Eau Claire North, the alma mater of your producer, Justin Wilson.
Oh, yeah, with the baby blue.
No.
Here we go.
It's not the baby blue.
Poking the bear here after a...
Peters knocks down both free throws. And the clock will wind down to 0, and you'll hear the horn here in about 3 seconds. There it is. And there's your final. Rice Lake 58, River Falls 41. And I'll tell you what, Justin, that was a heck of a defensive effort by Coach Darla Olson and her Warriors from start to finish before she called the dogs off.
It sure was, Greg. And, we fought back here a little bit. But you're right. We got to figure out some stuff with the zone.
Find a way to get some shots off. It was just, there just wasn't a lot of opportunities.
Well, and interesting, too, as you notice, like it got us out of we weren't getting any dribble penetration. And then there were times where it was like we'd get a good pass and we'd put it on the floor right away instead of like shoot right there. Like instead of putting it on the floor and driving into their traffic, like we didn't do it. There were several times that way too, where I felt like either shoot it or one dribble and take it up. You don't have to drive. Yeah, we just didn't make good decisions on offense. I don't think there's another way to
we'd like to
slice that one.
We'd like to thank was it Grandpa Bill?
Grandpa Bill.
Grandpa Bill did some stats for us in the first half. Wildcats had 19 first half turnovers. Unofficially, Wildcats 10 turnovers in the second half. 29 turnovers is not going to win a lot of ball games, Jenna.
No, it is not.
Well, Greg, I'm going to wrap this up. Go say goodbye to Grandpa Bill and Grandma Barb. But
thanks for tuning in. And we'll
if
see
you
everybody
if
next
you want,
week.
flip over to the boys' game. It's a barn burner. 22 seconds left. Cats up 49-48.
Oh, come on, let's go Cats.
We'll see you next week.